Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are the Common Sense Sisters, and my name is Yo-Yo and
I'm Ella.
So we're talking about in our previous video about Ella being shipped to Canada at 15. We had to end that video, it was super long, that memory got full. So we just want to conclude with like two more parts that we have to share. Basically, I think it's important for her to discuss about her first winter experience. Now, this will be in Columbia International College, where she went to high school. So I will be doing the interview, and we'll just have to listen to her when she's talking, okay? Okay, so Ella, tell us, what was your winter experience like? I know you used to fantasize about snow growing up, so tell us. White Christmas and all that stuff.
That's all a scam. Where you looking now? Oh, is he home alone or something? Oh, White Christmas. Please, I want a hot Christmas. I don't want White Christmas again. Anyways, I think Hamilton is colder than Toronto. And I didn't have any. I thought I had winter gear when I was coming to Canada. How can you be wearing or bringing winter clothes from a country that does not have winter? Nigeria. And you can tell them if you want, Sha. So I didn't really bring because the jacket I brought was the one you bought for me from US, from Texas.
I thought Mommy bought one for you.
No, she only got me like a head warmer.
Oh,
head warmer and
so I was the one that bought you from Texas.
Yes, head warmer and what do you call this thing that you wear inside your trousers?
Oh shoot, I forgot to know.
They are winter like so you wear them first before you wear your pants for the winter. So I had this jacket that cannot even survive the fall. Talk more of winter. I was just telling my friends, yes, I have a winter jacket. Let's even see this winter jacket, and I showed them, and they're laughing at me. They were laughing at me. This thing will not even survive it, and I could see why they were laughing because it's something you have to experience for yourself.
Yeah.
They know they talk for mouths, So my friend, we went. I got 2 winter jackets because as a Nigerian, as a me person, you have to of everything.
Yeah.
I got this jacket that was like I think as low as -10 degrees, and then I got another longer one, and then I got some cheap winter shoes.
I think I remember, and it's called thermal wear.
Yes.
When you wear like the thermal wear you wear inside
before you wear your clothes.
Before you wear your clothes. So they have thermal wear for the top part of your body and then the bottom part of your body, just to keep you warm.
Yeah, so I had all of that, went shopping, bought the cheapest winter shoes ever that I suffered for.
As a ship there.
And it was $35 from Ardeen or something. We didn't even reach 3 months of the winter. This shoe was leaking. As in, when the snow melts, the water would be coming into my socks through the shoe. Cheap stuff is not good though. It's not good. I will be cold. I even have a story to tell, speaking of winter.
Tell them all.
As a Nigerian girl, Nigerian Christian girl.
Winter is not hammer time.
I was doing myself. I say, one Sunday, I didn't check the weather before going out. Unbeknownst to me, that it was -35 degrees. As a Nigerian girl with strong head, I said I will still go to church. Without entering taxi, even though the bus 33 and 40 something can disappoint. So I say, okay, I went for the bus, went to church. That day I said, no matter what, I'm not using taxi. That day, I'm not spending my money on Hamilton Cab or Blue Line. So I went to church, we take 2 buses to the church and 2 buses coming back. So my first bus did not come, so I walked to the second bus stop or so. I was waiting for this bus in the snow, in the cold winter, -35 degrees. Like, I had my hand gloves and everything. My fingers were frozen. I had frostbites.
What is frostbite?
Frostbite is when
it's like your body is cracking.
You're just like
in
this.
Cold.
You cannot move it. It was my first experience, and I think it was good for me that I didn't check the weather because I would have been more paranoid. But that day I was focused on I'm not going to enter the taxi. I've already paid for this monthly bus pass. I'm going to use it. So like 20-30 minutes later, in the cold, in the wrong winter jackets, the bus came. I got on the next bus, went to my Pine Girls, entered, and the first thing I wanted to do with because of my frostbite I had on my fingers, I wanted to run my hand underwater. And I remember one of my friends screaming. She's like, "No, don't do that. Whenever you have frostbite, don't ever put water on it. Like, don't ever just go to one place and like just put your hands and like warm them up or whatnot." Because then I realized that it was minus 30 something degrees and it was so cold. And that was when I started hearing about this winter jacket called Canada Goose, the Canadian Goose. That would be in a separate video.
Yeah. What did your mother, when you talked about the winter, what did your mother tell you?
Oh my God, when I traveled back home in 2015 to Nigeria for the summer, and I was telling them about the winter and how the cold and everything, I think it brought back the paranoia of their friend's son who died of pneumonia. And my parents were just shouting at me, out of love, shouting at me, do you want to kill yourself? Okay, come. Okay, if you say this winter jacket is expensive, buying this winter jacket that will keep you warm.
And buying flight ticket
or treating pneumonia. Which one is cheaper? Buying this shoe and this one. I was like, the winter jacket cheaper. So please don't tell me anything. How much is this jacket? Sir? Are people not even wearing this? Who are the people that are wearing this? How much is it? I said, okay, this jacket is expensive. This one, how much is it? I put them in the price. They say, when you get to Canada, that is the first thing you are going to buy. Boom, that's how I got Canada Goose.
Yeah.
And I've been warm since that day.
Yeah, so that's one thing lesson you must learn about Canada.
Winter.
You have to invest in the winter jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let anybody tell you. For us, we have the Canada Goose. People will tell you, it's too expensive. Now, you know yourself, say, you the enter bus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you
bus
the enter
use Legacy
transit. Yes. You don't have a car. Even people that have cars, they still use the transit.
Jacket, yeah.
They see the transit. So I think it's important that you invest in a very good jacket. Mm-hmm. People say it's very expensive, but forget about it because there will always be winter. There will always
be
winter.
Except if you're like adding weight or something, then
Canada Goose. The price
control your weight.
The cost of Canada Goose we give you. Nobody will tell you. You no go.
Because if you are size 4 this winter,
the bigger you are,
you gonna buy another jacket.
Yes, the more expensive, So just buy a size up and know that you're going to use it forever. And ever. Mm-hmm. For me, it's a very good
lifetime warranty.
Yes, I think it's a very good investment. Mm-hmm. When you're here, the Canada Goose and the shoes.
Yeah,
Uggs
are very good.
Yeah, so don't let anybody tell you. People will always tell you, it's too expensive. People that are wasting money. Wasting money for what? You want to be having
for your
arthritis at 15?
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. You want to have chest. You want to expose your chest to cold. Mm-hmm. It's not worth it. So invest in something good, knowing fully well that you can never change the weather. There will always be winter.
Literally,
there will always be winter, and the worst winter is usually in February.
Yeah.
So, and winter starts from November.
Mm-hmm.
Even for some September, you start becoming very cold and all that, which is the fall.
And leaves are falling.
Yes, so invest in this thing. And then when you have frostbite, don't ever wash your hand in running water.
Any type of water.
Instead,
just go to a warm place
and just keep rubbing your hand for friction to bring about the heat. If you wash your hand. If you wash your hand when you have frostbite,
whatever you see, you take it. That's all.
It's going to be horrible.
This is common sense now. Listen.
Common sense. Common sense. When I can't experience this kind of thing. You hear me? So don't come here and be doing.
Wisdom is when you learn from other people's experiences.
Bam.
You shake on that?
Yes, so that's another thing. So yes, I remember that when you came, it was in 2014. So that was the height of the Ebola crisis. Right. Mm-hmm. So, were there any precautions that the school took, or were there some interviews from them?
Not necessarily precautions. I know before we wrote our exams to see what classes we were going to be put into.
So, you wrote exam in CIC?
In CIC.
When you arrived?
When I arrived, I wrote entrance exam. I don't even know what the exam was, but maybe just to see where our strengths are, right? I know there were questions of, what's your first language on there. Mm-hmm. And then there were other questions about what country did you come from? Because that was the rise of the Ebola crisis in African countries. And if you were there 3 weeks before. So there was no necessary precautions, but I was not in Nigeria or in Africa when the outbreak, when it broke out and all of that stuff. I was in US already, so I don't know what happened to the people who were in Nigeria, if there was a separate question for them, but That was basically it. Even when we arrived at the airport, they asked all those questions. When last did you travel to this? When this did you do for that? But I guess they're all just like precautions and stuff like that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the last question I have to ask you before we end this session would be, what are you most grateful for about coming to Canada at 15? What are the things that you're most grateful for coming to Canada at 15?
I think I'm very grateful for the whole experience in general. So the good, the bad, the beautiful, the ugly. I passed through it. It passed through me. It made me stronger. Mm-hmm. I picked up what I wanted to learn from my first experience in Canada. Mm-hmm. The kinds of Canadian culture I wanted to take because I felt they were good. And those that did not align with my values, I led them on the side road. And from CIC, which is a smaller box, like you're in this bubble of international students, it kind of prepared me going forward into university, mm-hmm. which was a bigger environment, mm-hmm. more stuff, everything going on. Mm-hmm. And it was a learning experience that I'm grateful for. I would not wish to have had any other thing different because that would not have made me into the person that I am today.
Great. So thank you to CIC.
Thank you to CIC.
But above all, we have to thank our parents.
Yes, definitely.
For
trusting me to be able to send your child. Mm-hmm. Like in CIC, there are children as young as 9 years old.
Yes, that's crazy.
Do you know how much trust you have to have in a school system or in your kid to be able to send them that young to school? And the younger you are, the more expensive the tuition anyway.
I don't support that, sending your child abroad at that age. I think it's best if you have finished high school in the country where you're coming from.
Yes.
For us now, from Nigeria, I think if you finish like secondary school, you've passed through stages of being bullied.
Yeah,
secondary school. You pass through stages of being bullied. Mm-hmm. You know what it means to live by yourself.
You have more time with your family because once you live in another country, that's it. And you're seeing your family like 2-3 weeks in a year.
Exactly. So you're so far away, and I think that we are really proud of you in the family, Ella, because for you to be the only family member here, you didn't have your sisters, your brother,
no father,
no relative, no cousin, no aunt, no grandparents, no family friends at the time. Nothing.
Shingbai. Nothing.
It was just herself, her God, family via social network, which is
when there was network.
Skype.
When there was network.
Yeah, or text messages and all those stuff. So, So would you have any advice to any young person who's thinking of coming to Canada, to CIC?
My advice to you is, if that's your plan or that's like your parents' plan, just come. Mm-hmm. Don't over-worry, overthink of it, or think that things have to be perfect in one way, because you'll be disappointed if they don't go the way you planned it in your head. Mm-hmm. So enjoy when you arrive. Enjoy every single moment. Always do the right thing. Mm-hmm. Remember, I always say to my sister, if I'm here, first of all, I come into Canada as a Nigerian. If you ask me in Nigeria, where am I from? I'm from Delta State in Nigeria. Mm-hmm. But when you come here, the first thing people see is you're black. That was my first realization of I'm a black person. I never knew I was black until I came to Canada, to the Western world. I never knew. So when you come here, you're representing, first of all, your black race, which is a lot of weight to put on your shoulders, but that's the reality of life. Yep. You represent your race. Mm-hmm. You represent your country. Mm-hmm. Because if anything happens, they will say,
Nigerians, they do.
Nigerian based this one in Canada. Nigerian based this one in Nigerian. Exactly. Especially when it's a bad thing, Nigerian based. Those two words. Yeah. That's another thing. And then you're representing your family name, and that's very, very important to me. So those are the three things: your race, your country. Well, your country is more important to me than your race. Yeah. So your country, your race, and your family name. So make sure that you're doing everything within your power to shine that good light on yourself, because that's a reflection of your society, the first thing that people look out to. And another advice I have, not for the kids, but for the parents
I was
as
even
well.
going to ask you, but thanks for jumping the gun.
For the parents is you have to trust your children. Don't doubt them, because that gives, it's like, if I had come to this country thinking that my parents were doubting me, I don't know how my experience would have been.
Yeah.
But I came knowing that my parents fully supported me. Like, before I was allowed to leave, I had to be spiritually accountable. Spiritually, they made sure I was emotionally, financially, what other stable? Physically
and
mentally stable. Like, you have to be
responsible.
Strong and responsible. You have to be extremely strong. Like, your mindset has to be A1, because there are so many struggles made from like racism, distraction. So it's like you always have to remember the why. Why are you here? So anytime you want to do something and you have second thoughts about it and you have doubts, always remember where you came from and why are you here.
Yeah.
And for the parents, I would say, as I was saying, trust your kids. Always shower them with love.
Yeah.
Every single time, praise them. Ask them, how's your school going? How's this teacher? What do you learn today in class? Gist with them. Tell them what is happening in Nigeria. Don't hide anything from your kids. Tell them everything. My mom will be calling me morning and night. I go to bed after speaking with her and my sister, and my brother and my dad. I wake up in the morning and I'm speaking to them.
So it's
you
very,
always need
very
that communication
important.
Back and
Fathers,
mothers, brothers, sisters.
and sisters. Always.
Very, very, very important.
Always.
He's not the one that people say, hey, my Peking. Oh, no,
Yeah.
Canada. What do you know what's happening to that child? They might be going through a lot. And sometimes, African parents, please, just be quiet. Sometimes your children don't even need your opinion. They come back from school, they are stressed, everything is going on. They call you on the phone, they just need someone to talk to. Even if they are shouting, hear them out. Because it's not normal. It's normal, but like it's not.
It's a different experience
for them. So sometimes you just need somebody to listen to. Not every time you give advice.
Just listen.
Just listen. Tell them that everything is going to be okay. I'm praying for you. I trust in you. I believe in you.
Yeah. And let me add one more thing. I think some people might think, oh, maybe your parents were in touch with you that much, or your family was in touch with you that much because you didn't have any other person. I have my uncles and my aunties and my this and that. Those are not immediate.
Those are not
parents.
The people that give birth to you.
Parents, don't come and be relying on Auntie Janet, Uncle John, and they will take care of this. No, it is your responsibility to shower your child with so much love and so much care. Now, if external relatives are doing that, it's just for courtesy's sake. It's not their responsibility. So it's your responsibility to know what is going on
in your child's life.
It's very, very important at that stage. And the reason why Ella is saying this, I think, is because she saw most of her friends who were like, and young kids who were like pretty much left out. Their parents don't even contact them. Some people will say their phone is no longer working, they don't have phone. So you wonder how, well, if you can send your child abroad, why can't you buy them good phone?
Yeah.
Why can't you buy them good phone? You know,
I had 2 phones when I came. As an average Nigerian, that was another cultural shock.
Exactly.
I realized that Canadians only have 1 phone.
Yeah.
My 2 phones did not work, so I had to buy a 3rd phone.
So, and also, like, if you have siblings, you know,
older siblings, speak to your younger ones.
Speak to your younger ones. Don't be
that
too busy
age
for
and
them.
Restricted. They need you.
Yeah.
I needed my brother and my sister. Like my sister, she would read all my essays before I submitted.
Yeah. And show that love is very important.
It's very
love,
important.
Affirmation, and prayers. We are Christians, so I don't know whatever religion another person is practicing, but these are the things that keep us. The love, the affirmation, and the prayers. You know, all bound to our values. And
definitely.
And with these
few points, we hope we have been able to dispense common sense.
Common sense, so common sense.
May common sense not depart from you.
Amen. Oh, you know, and know thyself. Know thyself. If you know your why, if you know that you represent a nationality, race, you represent a particular race, a nationality, you are put there for a purpose greater than you are. So your responsibility is not just to only you or your family, but at large. It may not be clear now, but it will come. Because
especially in this digital age.
Especially in this digital, because every everything you do, in this our age, I call it the camera age, you are being watched. But don't just do things because you are being watched. Just
Be a good
of who
person.
you are.
Yeah.
You know, be in the crowd, but don't be
Following the crowd.
following the crowd. If the crowd is not right, go left.
Mm-hmm. Even if you're the only one, take your shingbai, your bag, and go left, because one plane, bam, you're in Nigeria or wherever you're from.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we can conclude here, and we'll say thank you so much for watching. I know we've covered a lot. It may not be like everything. So if you have any more questions, you can let us know in the comment section. Let us know. We'll read them. If your experiences were different, if you were in Canada, or like if some people may have moved to other countries like the US, whatever. Talk about your experience in the comment section, and we look forward to any questions. Again, we are the common sense sisters. We don't claim we have all the sense, but now the one way we don't learn. We don't want to make some people just come now. Maybe they just take small thing. You know,
we're not stingy with the sense. We want to share the sense.
We want to share the sense.
Share it. Remember, your parents' WhatsApp, please. Especially African parents.
Nigeria,
we need it too, please.
All right. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.
Yep.
And we look forward to seeing you in our next video. And we hope you have a wonderful day or wonderful night, depending on when you're watching this video. You know, don't forget to apply common
sense.
All right. Take care, guys.
Bye. Hey, well.
The iPad call follow.
Wow.
All right. Take care, guys.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.